Hello, everybody. Welcome to the one and only Friday Night Audit, the only show in hospitality forcing me to do content after 9 days on the road. So, thanks for guys. I really appreciate you making me work.
Well, of
Hey,
course,
somebody
Glenn.
has to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is where we're going to have a fun episode tonight because Glenn is too close to an airport, and I get the serious honor of muting him. So, for those of you worried about the control level today, I might control it very well, and then we can
Who
talk
knows?
about it because not only
Ooh.
can he not then talk, he can't hear us when those planes go by.
I know. So that's going to be absolutely delightful. But to be fair, when you guys are talking, I don't listen anyway, so I don't think it's going to be much of a change. So I would like to say, though, it is really funny because I'm at more of a value price location today because it's coming out of my pocket. So the shock from staying in two ultra luxury hotels on this trip and then coming down here is a little bit different. Although it is a nice place. Look at this. It has patios and stuff, and a nice pool, and yeah, it's
An area, or is it your own patio from your room?
no. This is my room, and I have my own patio.
Oh,
Look at that.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes
So it's only $100 a night, and it's a little off the strip, but you know what? I'm all about finding those values right now and trying to enjoy myself without feeling the pressure of being on the strip for the 177th time in my life. You know?
Is that all?
Wait, airplane alert!
We missed you too, Daniel.
Yeah.
Welcome back. So
I should say that the airplane is probably part of the discount factor at this place as well. So yeah,
How bad is the noise inside the room when the
not at all. Yeah, it's not at all. Yeah, it's fine.
So not like the upscale boutiques in San Francisco with paper thin walls, and they leave a pair of earplugs on the nightstand for you.
That's really that's really awesome. Well, at least that way they've got an excuse to not have to give any refunds. You know, well, we left you the earplugs. I mean, come on, what else could we do? You know.
Do you have to use your noodle device at this location?
Do I have what?
Do you have to use your noodle for the grates and for the sink?
No, because the sink is so small, the noodle couldn't even fit. And you know, as you know, I'm on my phone today because the internet is not what we shall say is robust. So I was going to run a video this morning, but when it linked in, I started loading it up. It said like 60 minutes, and then it just said, "Fuck off! You're not doing it. It's not happening." Yeah. So look out for that video on Sunday. Yeah.
There you go. But Glenn, you were in St. George, Utah. You were visiting the Mormon wives. What was that like?
First of all, I was at the Black Desert Resort. Kudos to Nicholas Gold, the managing director over there. I got a great video coming out with him. Really great spot. And y'all should look at what that project. It's really interesting. But as for the wives, I'll tell you what, I showed up at home and they acted like they didn't know me. It was really bizarre.
All right, so before Daniel leaves, he's got a quick question. Glenn, maybe you could give us an alert because you're in Vegas. Maybe you'll see him.
Yeah.
What time is Bad Bunny making his appearance today?
So we got Bad Bunny coming on at 5:35. Unfortunately, today's a mini episode, and we're going to be done within 20-25 minutes today. So sorry. Me and BB are just going to be hanging out, hitting the strip over there tonight. He said something about getting us some backstage passes to go see Bruno Mars or something like that. So I think it's going to be an interesting kind of a night. Or I might just take a nap here at the hotel I'm at. I'm not sure which is going to happen yet.
Something tells me the nap's going to win out.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet. But the question is he sleeping in his bunny costume?
No, my kink is to sleep in other people's bunny costumes. Craig, come on, you got to get to know me.
Oh.
That was good. That was good. Oh my God.
Oh goodness, I'm a little kooky for Cocoa Puffs today. I'm so tired from being in all these different time zones. And I'll tell you, I don't know how many time zones you guys have been in a single day, not fly through, but actively participated in. I did 4, and I can't remember the last time I was in 4 distinct time zones in a single day like that, because I woke up in the Atlantic time zone, spent 3 hours in Eastern time zone, then I landed in Vegas in the Pacific time zone, got a car, drove 2 hours. Then I got into Utah, and that was in the Mountain Time Zone. Yeah.
I would guess.
What time is it now?
Yeah, exactly. And it kept changing on me. Every time I landed, I have no idea what was going on anymore.
And that's where, like, Suzanne was sending the text at 5 o'clock in the morning. And we're like, oh.
Hey, I see our friend from Rio joined us. Hi, Paula. How are you? Thanks for having me on your show. Good to see you.
Hey, Paula, great show with Craig. Although you probably could have gotten a better guest. You know, I don't know.
Probably. But the clips are out there too right now. So between
That's
her
great.
and,
I saw one was posted on YouTube this morning, so you guys should check that out.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun doing Paula's show off the clock. So very good. So Glenn, I would venture to guess the last time you were in at least 4 different time zones working was probably prior to the pandemic.
I'm not sure, honestly, man. I'm not sure if I ever had a schedule quite like that. Like, because you go from New York to Europe or something like that. It's just the 2, right? And sometimes you get 3 if you stop in Salt Lake on the way to California or something like that. But I don't know if I've ever done 4 before, because I haven't done any like lots of hop, skips, and a jump around the world to get places. But
the Delta's got direct flights starting up into John Wayne Airport, so you can make it to your palatial family compound, and that your helipad should be done by that time the next time you're out here. So, G-Force 2 can fly you over and drop you off right at the house.
That is a good point. I really appreciate that. I'll be curious to see how that pricing is going to go. My hunch is it's going to be like $800-900 round trip for regular, for regular fare. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. Airfares are just way too much these days.
Well, people are saying that about a lot of things, including some of our industry favorites. So,
all right. So we have breaking news here at this stage.
Artie!
I need to make sure that my graphic, which seems to be missing, there we go. Breaking news.
That's welcome.
This is the breaking news. Sorry. It's hidden in that corner. You can't see
there
it.
There it is.
So, Greg, give Arnie the update, please.
Arnie, Glenn is by an airport in Vegas on his phone, bad internet where he's staying. He's flying back home tomorrow at noon, and he's been in 4 different time zones on this trip, and he's just, a barrel of laughs right now. And he's trying to sleep in other people's bunny suits. He did not have a welcome home reception from the Mormon wives when he was in St. George. So
I thought it was a little much for them to pretend they knew nothing about me and then call the authorities on me, for real, So Arnie, you missed a lot. This is why you have to tune in at the top of the hour every single week here on Friday Night Auto, because you don't want to miss this stuff in real time. It's gold, Jerry, it's gold.
Gold.
All right. So Paula actually is disputing what Glenn is saying and acknowledging that Greg was the best guest. So.
Well, I agree with you. You could not have asked for a better person than to have Craig on, but I could not insult him, because that would go against everything that's about this show.
Absolutely. Without a doubt, Glenn. I mean, come on, that's part of the ethos of us working together.
So I want to introduce a brand new topic. Why is my water expire?
Maybe it's rusting in the bottle.
Okay. All right.
That the let's call it the faux plastic on the inside disintegrates, so that gets to add to your plastic intake internally. And
Interesting.
the bottle starts rusting and you're feeling real good.
I don't know. I mean, FDA guidelines say that you need to have at least 15 parts per million plastic every single day to lead a healthy lifestyle. So I think they're just trying to do, I'm just trying to, stay healthy. But I should say, hey, shout out to the Black Desert Resort because all of their water is served in these aluminum containers. And kudos to you, owner Jared. You're not cheap on the water. They give they put a whole bunch in your room. You can ask for more. And it was freaking awesome because when you're in that like deserty kind of climate, you really need to stay hydrated. And that was well appreciated. Plus, they had ice machines in the hallway that also distributed water.
Nice.
So I guess the question really, Craig, is what is the value of the additional bottles of water versus the hospital visit because you have fallen down and collapsed because you've dehydrated? I think it makes sense to give you a lot of water.
Well, you're a doctor. You should know that it depends on what health insurance you have, right?
Well, until it becomes
That's an interesting point. Yeah.
Falling down.
Yeah. No,
Your
it's
luck. I mean,
yeah. I mean, when we're every year we're at the lodging conference, there's lots of water there for those reasons, and I can't imagine. I haven't been in Phoenix in the middle of summer for over a decade at this point, and that's when I decided going back.
I would not recommend it.
Yeah.
I clearly do not recommend it.
No, Susie and I were there when it was 119 together. That was a freaking nightmare.
God.
Oh my God. Yeah, so this is a great place. This is a great hotel to be if you really want to watch private jets because like there's a Delta, then there's a Southwest, then private. It's like a lot going on Friday afternoon here in Las Vegas. Oh, here comes another plane.
I'm wondering if that was more takeoffs or landings, and they were bringing the whales in to hopefully have a good weekend. We'll have to ask Glenn when he gets back.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I feel like they're bringing people in and leaving and stuff like that because obviously landings aren't nearly as loud, and I'm definitely in the takeoff path today. Same thing with last night. The last time I stayed at this little gem of a hotel here, the flight path was going in a different way, and it was a little bit more,
Was it windy that time?
It's a great question because right now there is the wind is pretty non-existent. So I guess it really depends on what direction the wind is flying for them to take off. So there is that.
Well, is it the same?
Susie, make note that Glenn said that was a great question by Craig at 13:21 into the show. Okay, that way we can constantly pull that up.
I don't know. It's amazing. It only took 200.5 shows for you to do it. That's fantastic, bro.
Oh.
And I did number this one 200.5 because I wasn't quite. Yeah, because I figured I'd want to. We weren't committing to a full episode, so I couldn't commit to a full number. Yeah.
There you go. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. 201 will be our lost episode. People will be mysterious when it goes from 200.5 to 202 next week. Or not next week because we're off next week, which is why we're doing the mini show today, so we wouldn't miss out on talking to you guys out there.
We didn't want to deprive our audience of tens of millions. Okay, maybe a million, maybe 100,000, no, 10,000, maybe 10. Okay.
I don't know. Listen, you say that, but Bad Bunny's coming over here to ask me advice on how we built our audience there, Craig. So, I wish you were here to share it with him because you're really you've got the keys to the kingdom over there.
I would just say lots of beer. That's all. Don't do the tequila thing. Just do lots of beer. You're welcome, Arnie. So, but yeah. So Paula's got to go.
That's an Alaska Airlines jet. Sorry. It's fun because you could read them. They're so low, you could read which airlines and stuff they're from and see everything. It's really neat.
Nice.
We need to because we can't really see which it is.
I know. So last week, after our incredible 200 show, I was at the Wyndham Grand Rio Mar, and they have a great cabaret there and an awesome rum and whiskey bar there.
Yeah.
And it's like a speakeasy thing because it's off the casino floor behind a giant vault door. It's really cool. We got to go see a great show. Yeah, we got to go see a fun show and had some great, really amazing handcrafted cocktails. So that was a lot of fun.
Well, we haven't talked about that. Mrs. Hausman went with you. How was that? Did she have a great time?
She didn't because she wasn't. That's next week.
Oh, it's next week. Okay. I can't keep up with his travel. I can't keep up with mine, and mine's been cut back dramatically.
Dude, I thought you set the Google alert to get to keep up with things. No,
I don't use the Google. It's all in pencil in my calendar, and so when I need to know where you guys are, and then you tell me.
Yeah, the funny thing is, in my life, everybody apologizes for not knowing where I am. I'm like, how are you supposed to keep track of all of them? It's not. Don't even bother. I don't even know where I am. I'm surprised I even know I'm in this time zone right now. Jesus Christ.
So Glenn, you're gonna go have breakfast after the show, right?
I will. Yeah, there's a Denny's here, so I might go check that out. I want a little bit of a grand slam. Although I did for lunch have a panini over at the Tuscany Casino, which was a new find for me. I'm trying to my point on this trip, while we're not doing content, is to go explore some of the off-strip places and kind of get a feel for them, kind of see what the pricing is, and compare it to what's going on in the strip, so we can have a more detailed conversation about, again, that bifurcation of audiences that we're seeing out there. So I'm taking one for the team by having to go do this.
Are you doing any vlogging with that information, what you're experiencing at the time?
He can't upload it. He's got no internet.
Oh, but
I can record on my phone and stuff like that, but no, I'm way too tired. I'm not. I can't do that. You know how much freaking content I did? Hold on.
Dead air. Come on, he's gonna get all crazy now. Dead air.
Yeah, well, you guys gotta fill in the gaps. That's today's challenge.
Oh, we're watching.
If I ever shut up.
Internet.
Yeah. All right, so I don't even remember what was I going to say now? I totally forgot. The airplane, Southwest jet threw me off over there.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, speaking of Southwest, two of their big agitators that wanted all the changes and all these fees have sold most of their interest in Southwest now.
That's hysterical.
Interesting,
Yep.
It's such bullshit because, okay, they're insisting on they took public money, brought in these people, they want to do all this crap, start charging all these fees, and then the backlash starts, and they both kind of quietly get below a 10% stake. They've sold their stock while it was really high, and now they've got this other money, and if they get paid on it, great. They've already been paid in full and then some, and if it tanks, hey, we got a tax write-off. We don't give a shit.
Yep. Right. Yeah, well, that's America for you.
Oh, and we're a credit card company, not an airline.
Hey, tune in every week for Craig's greatest hits. So, Craig, tell us about LAX.
LAX sucks. It's the worst fucking international airport globally.
Really? You need to get that going?
Oh, God, they're spending billions of dollars. They're just throwing it out the window. It'll never fix that airport. You got choke points going in. You got this U or horseshoe shape with the terminals that hasn't worked in decades. See, my big problem is I remember that LAX in the 60s, where my parents would put me in a coat and tie and take me on the plane, and it was an adventure. It was fun. There's nothing fun about flying out of LAX.
Okay, so on that note, thanks a lot, Mike. Moving right along to
Long Beach.
What your dessert option is going to be while you're out in Vegas for tonight.
Love Long Beach Airport, John Wayne Airport, San Diego Airport. Burbank's a good one too, and they're getting a new terminal.
When you come to my side in September, are you going to do Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or West Palm?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Glenn about that yet.
That's true. Yeah. I don't even know what you can do, what your options are from all the way over there. It's probably easier for you to get there from Miami, but it's just then farther to go to wherever we're going, I think. Where are we going? I don't even know because it's September and October. I got three events going on there at that time of year.
You do, but Fort Lauderdale will be the closest to where we have to be for that conference.
For the first one?
The first.
I don't know.
Well,
I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm getting into places. I'm literally going to be there for multiple conferences.
I talk about an airport that was different than something over on the West Coast for a hot second.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
take
I
care
can't
of
deal with that.
You know, and if I'll probably either go out of John Wayne or Long Beach. And if I have to have a layover someplace, Fort Lauderdale's the closest one. That's the one I'm going to fly into. So.
And I'm considering flying Southwest on that trip. So we'll see what happens.
You should take that out of iSlip.
That's what I'm saying. Because the way it's going to work, there's no way I'm going to make diamond. So if I know I'm going to make platinum, why should I go out of my way to give them more money and put myself out of a few hours travel each direction? It's just so Florida flights in particular are just so easy from Long Island. It's like the only place that's convenient.
And you know what? You can try bidding and getting that hillbilly first class seat.
Or, you could be really entertaining. And I think Breeze goes to Islip now. And you could do Breeze land right here with me, and then you do what my commute down to Miami is like.
All right, hold on. I missed which airport you fly into, but I'm intrigued by this for real.
To Vero Beach.
Vero Beach, interesting.
Yeah. Or
right.
You JetBlue right into Vero Beach. And then
JetBlue I can't because that means just going to JFK, and if I'm going to go to JFK, then I might as well.
Check out Breeze and let's see if this works for you.
Hey,
it's going to be very interesting.
Maybe we should both fly into Vero Beach, and then we get some great content in the car with Susie driving us to the conference.
Oh my!
That's great, but I don't even know if you could even get to Vero Beach. I don't know what airlines fly in there.
It's Breeze, it's JetBlue, and it'll soon be American.
Wow, interesting.
I got American here. I'm not sure if I don't think JetBlue's in Long Beach anymore.
I don't know, but Arnie is in agreement that Fort Lauderdale is a better airport than
Yeah,
Miami.
I agree. And so is West Palm. They're just nice. They're smaller. They're easy to get in and out of. I'm not a big fan of the Miami airport. I just try to avoid that if I can. But again, if I'm going to be in Miami for something, I'm not necessarily going to go to Fort Lauderdale,
Right.
and then go all the way down to Miami. So it is what it is.
Miles will take lots of hours.
Yeah.
Paula,
Yeah, where you need to go too, Paula.
we are happy to
Just ask us. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'd love to have you on here too.
Yeah,
Ooh, from Rio.
absolutely.
Let's set it up for like Carnival. That's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
And I'm not
Oh, there you
sure.
go.
Yeah, I'm getting my passport renewed, so yeah.
Good for you. All right, let's go. Let's wrap this thing up and get out of here because this is a mini-sode. We're gonna run into full tilt episode soon if we're not careful.
He needs to get on to his date with Bad Bunny. So we didn't actually even drink today, did we? No, we
I don't
didn't.
know.
You didn't need it.
We're all drinking regular liquid today.
Cheers.
So Plug-a-Palooza. Here we go.
All right, Suzanne, what you got going on?
All right, so I am really, really excited to let you know I have a new AI program launching,
Cool,
and
cool.
I have a very special discount for all of our guests for FNA, and it can be click or it can be no vacancy, either one. I just figured it was easier to make one code. This one,
Oh,
that Fort Lauderdale airport or that Miami airport, come see. Be in person. It's going to be May 4th, and it's all the practical hands-on tools of how do you use AI and actually do something with it before you go back. So pretty exciting. And
nice.
Craig's editor, Dale, is the one leading that one.
Yeah.
Cool. Craig?
Speaking of AI, Susie and I have a new episode of Click Connect dropping on Tuesday, and that is the sole topic for that show. We've got an author. I'm not going to tell you who. She's an author. She's part of the team over at San Diego State University, and it's going to be a very good episode. So tune in.
It's
And we've got
Nice.
a couple of other episodes coming up as well. We're still filming a few more shows, and everything's looking good. We've got some great guests lined up. And if you would like to be a guest on the show or production partner and or advertiser, DM me and we'll get you on the show.
I guess we screwed out the carnival thing.
We have Glenn Hausman on the show, so we haven't done that.
No, for a while now. It'd be great to come back. And then Kim, I'm leaving tomorrow, so no Backstreet Boys for me. And you know how much sad that makes me to not see the Backstreet Boys over there. Although
I
the
wish
Eagles the Eagles just added even more dates in April. I don't think those guys are ever going to stop playing. They're the perfect model for that damn place. Anyway, I don't know. I'm going to be next week at the Evermore Resort down in Orlando. I want to thank Elizabeth Mullins for reaching out to do some content from there. That should be a whole lot of fun. Then Hunter Hotel Investment Conference, and I'll be doing a keynote speech for Stepstone Hospitality immediately after that. And lots more stuff coming up this year. I want to thank the good people over at Coral Tree for having me host their owners panel this week at their annual conference and having me do some daily video reports on their behalf. So, yay, that was a whole lot of fun. And like, share, subscribe this video. See y'all later, I guess.
Bye, everybody.
Oh! I just got attacked by something.
Oh, my
Holy
God.
shit. Did you see that?
We just saw you jump like a crazy person.
Holy fuck, I got bit by something. For real.
Alrighty then.
All right. I don't know. I gotta go. I feel like I'm gonna go because for real, I gotta go. It's like look and see what the hell fucking just happened. No, it just fucking hurt. It hurt.